Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the celebration. Welcome to the cake decorating stream. Hi. Do you guys like the BGM? Do you guys enjoy that? That's straight up from Dover. I always go hunting for like really good ones. And like occasionally I find really good ones, and I like this one a lot. This is kind of the type of stuff that I listen to whenever I want to be like cute and hype for stuff. So welcome everybody. We're decorating cakes today. Yeah. So we have the fine spread. We have the fine spread for so many things. So, everything is homemade because I forgot that you can just buy cakes. I forgot that you can just buy things. And I usually have like all of the ingredients for like baking stuff anyway because of how often I bake in general. So I didn't have to do this. But this is a homemade vanilla cake, and this is, if I move my, oh yeah, check it out, look at these, look, they're me-colored candles, and this is so reflective, but look, they're pink and blue and yellow, they're me-colored. So, I'm gonna try not to burn my ship down today, but homemade cake. Then we have strawberries, and then we have this, which is, if it'll focus, please, I beg you. This is homemade strawberry butter. Buttercream. Yeah, buttercream. I was about to say butter icing, which is technically true, but it's not quite true. It looks amazing. I'm so glad. It turned out really well, and I'm really excited about it. Yeah. In other news, a burning spaceship has been spotted near the moon. It's okay. My spaceship is not gonna burn down. Thank you very much. I also got chocolate chips, and I got. So I got a punnet of strawberries, which look at how gorgeous these look. By the way, look at how like red these look. What cake won the poll? This is strawberry and vanilla. So this is a vanilla sponge, and then everything else is strawberry. Yeah! So I took all the itty bitty ones out of this punnet, and I put them in here, and I chopped them up in little bits. So the plan is to have multi-layers on things. I've already cut the cake so that I don't have to wield too much of a knife on stream. So we're gonna have different layers. So we're gonna have a layer of vanilla sponge, and then we're gonna have some icing and some strawberry bits in the middle, and then we're gonna have another layer of cake, and then I'm gonna put stuff on the top. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this bit, because normally you just eat it. For anyone who does like cake correcting, what's the word? Cake decorating? Cake correcting? What happened to me? Cake decorating. For anyone who's did cake decorating before, you guys will know that when you cut this bit off, like the little dome bit of the cake, you just eat that normally. And then you use the bit underneath it, the flat bit, as like your main bit of the cake. But I think what I'll do is I'll crumble bits of this and put it in the middle layer so that it can be nice and interesting. Do you often find cakes are in need of correction? I was nervous about this one actually, because normally if I'm gonna do a multi-layer cake, I'll have two tins. But the 2 tins that I normally use for the shallow multi-layer bake, I didn't have any baking paper in. So I knew that if I was gonna put the batter in it was all gonna leak out over my oven, and I didn't want that to happen. So my only other option was a really tall tin, and it took a long time to cook, and I was very nervous that it just wasn't going to cook. But it did well. Like strawberry crumble cake, I might, yeah. Maybe that'll work well. This community has been so damn bad recently. It's the season for it, I guess. I don't hold it against you. Just don't get weird with it. It's your humans' mating season. It's understandable. The springtime, it brings it out of you. I don't hold it against your natural biology. But we're making a cake today, thank you very much. There is nothing to do with that. You may be thinking to yourself, Amora, how good of a baker are you? Well, I have to say, I'm not as good of a baker as I would like to be. So in order to do this correctly today, I've had to appease the power of a greater god. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the god who is going to be directing my hands today. It's never been me. It's been him this whole time. It's been him this whole time. Isn't that against health code? I don't know. Are you gonna snitch? That's the real question here, chat. So he's gonna be helping me today. We're gonna hide him again. He's gonna be helping me today. Exactly. Don't rat out the rat. So yeah, I don't know how to do anything in halves. Is one of the main things for this as well. So my neighbors are gonna get a very large slab of cake because, to be honest, I'm gonna give some to Mama Q if I can, but I can't eat all of this by myself. So I'm gonna have like a slice and then save a slice for tomorrow, and then the rest of my neighbors are gonna get this. There is no way that I can eat all of this cake, even if I tried my best. Don't say that that's quitting talk. I'm a quitter. So, weak constitution, I have 1 stomach. I don't know how large you think Zephydian stomachs are, however, I will be eating 1 slice of cake today, 1 slice of cake tomorrow, and that is my cake limit. Thank you very much. You don't have 2 stomachs? You're thinking of tamarinds. That's what you're thinking of. So, there we go. This is a lot of cake. My neighbors are gonna get some cake, so hopefully they like it. And we'll see. We'll see if they like it. Where do we begin? I think... Move you. I have a lighter as well for the candles. I don't think I'm allowed to have a lighter on YouTube, so I'm gonna keep that off stream. And when we put candles on the cake, we're just gonna have things not burn down. If that's quite alright with everybody. We're not committing arson today. Can I... There we go. Yippee! Alright. How do I do this? I'm not planning on pulling a Killian, no. That's not my plan. Oh, yeah, before I start properly, how's the audio volume? Am I okay for the music? Because I don't have my headphones on currently. Because, you know, baking. So how is the volume? Is it okay? It sounds good? Yay! Okay, cool. Thank you! I don't have my headphones on to check, so I can't really do much. Alright. Cake. Layer. One. Cake layer the first. The first of many. And by many, I mean two. It's cake the first. It's a nice clean cut. I've done this many times. I think, like, I'm sure when I say I stress bake, I'm sure some people are like, yeah, okay, we believe you, Amora. But no, genuinely, I'm quite good at baking. The only time I'm not good at baking is when I'm trying to put on a show about it. So, we'll do our best, I think. Here we go. Hwacha! Yeah! Check that out. Wee! 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 Look at that! I like that I made it pink. I had to like find pink food dye to try and find it. So buttery smoothie. Buttercream is something I don't really make very often. It's not like my icing of choice typically. I will normally make like a cream-based frosting type of thing. Because I always feel like buttercream is a little bit too sweet. But the only problem with cream-based frostings versus butter-based frostings is the fact that the cream-based frostings are always a lot looser. So when you're trying to add structure to a cake, you kind of lose a lot of the integrity that would actually hold up the cake. Whee! There we go. Huzzah! Eek. Yeah! Okay. Nice and nice. Wow. I have icing on my finger. I'm just gonna very regularly and non-enticingly get rid of this for you guys. Yeah. There we go. Yuzuchi, thank you for the 5 months, honey. Thank you. Plot a Ratatouille 2. He goes to the UK, meets a space princess, teaches her about cake correction, opens a bakery for his portfolio. Confirmed. Yes. Ratatouille 2. Ratatouille. I'm never coming up with anything better than that, I don't think. Ratatouille. Yeah, strawberry. Strawberry. I love strawberries a lot. I think strawberries are one of my favorite earth fruits. They're such like a soft fruit. They're squish. I want as many of the straws in the center as possible because we have secondary strawberries for the top. So we can just go crazy with them in the middle. Yeah, baby. I like mangoes. Mangoes are good. Mangoes are really good. Oh, I haven't had a mango in a while. My favorite way to eat mango is with the little hedgehogs. That's my favorite way to eat mango. Where you cut it with the little spikies on it and eat it that way. I used to do that when I was very little. Yeah! There we go. Look at you go! There's so many strobes. And all the juice runs down your face. Yeah, and everything gets all, like, sticky. It's maybe not the most hygienic thing in the entire world, but it is delicious. I like it. What's alright. And now I can just crumble bits of the top cake on top so that we don't waste any cake. Because if I'm gonna be eating a slice of this at the end anyway, I don't want to have to eat the top bit of the cake, because that's too much cake. Mangoes and watermelon are like the two messiest fruits. I don't like watermelon, which is blasphemous to some people, but I really don't like it. This is the only thing stopping me from, like... Because, like, I want to see if my legs are still strong enough to, like, break a watermelon. Like, you know the thing that they have where people break watermelons open with their thighs? I want to see if I have the strength to do that. But the problem is that then afterwards I'm left with... I'm left with a watermelon. I'm left with, like, an open watermelon. And I don't know what to do about that. Because I don't... It's like, what do I do about that? Now I just have a watermelon that I'm not gonna eat. And, like, I can't offer it to people because it's like, hey, would you like my thigh watermelon? I know for you guys you'd be into that, but I don't think my neighbors would be. There we go. Pat that down, nice and soft. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So that's the only thing stopping me from attempting to test my strength, is the fact that I do not know whether or not I would have the capability. Like, I think I could do it in terms of, like, feats of strength, TM, but the problem about that... Oh, this was a bad idea. I tried to cut a corner. Normally I'd spread it on the other side. Oh, Amora, you fool, you buffoon. Look at what you've done. It's fine. I normally spread it on the other side to figure it out. Ugh. Just do it on the other side. Yeah. Yay! There we go. Let's just even it out with icing spread, and we'll make do. There we go. You get back on there, you. You're not allowed to fall off. I didn't give you permission. This is where it becomes a disaster. No. It's fun. The rat has failed her. I'm firing him. He's getting fired. Wait. Huzzah! There's so much icing on me. It's hard for Remy to see through the hat. Ah! You might be onto something here. Hang on. There you go, chat. Now you have the hat. And I got Remy, so he'll help me. He'll help me the most. So, that'll work. That'll work, right? That has to. Alright, I'll put you there. Now, let's see. Let me try and fix this a teeny tiny bit. By just squooshing. This is what I should have done originally. But I didn't because Remy failed me. Yeah, you guys have the chef now. You guys are the chef. The main chef. You guys are such good cooks. You guys, I bet you guys cook all of the time and don't order delivery ever. Because you're such good cooks and you care about nutrition. Because I've asked you to care about nutrition. Because I want you to live long and prosperous lives, I bet, right? Right? That's a lot of side eyes there. A lot of side. A sandwich counts. Sandwiches count. That's cooking. You've put ingredients together to make something new. That's cooking. That counts. There we go. Pat pat. See? Look at that. We got a little strawberry sandwich cake. Look at how cute that is. Right? Isn't it cute? Mm. So now I have the rest of the icing that I can add here and just spread it around on the top. Because this is where we're going to putch the rest of our strawberries. Because we're going to be all fancy. Wata. Yeah. It's slightly lopsided. But that's what home baking is all about. I'm not a professional. I just like doing this. Remy did a great job. He should get a raise. Remy's been fired. Remy knows that he's fired. He has to make up. He has to finish the job. I've got him under contract. He's got to finish the job and then it's over. Alright. Last bit of icing. Wata! Yeah, baby. Yeah. Look at you go. Look at that. Remy doesn't deserve to work under these conditions. Maybe he should find a union rep then. Get union representation. Union rep for rats. Isn't that just Gemma? Yay! This icing tastes really good. Alright. Most important part of baking. You have to lick the spoon. So mean and so accurate. I say that with love. I genuinely love Gemma's content. It makes me really happy. Wow. I used to like, fun fact, before I had my first interview with EIEN, I watched a Gemma stream to like calm myself down to make me not nervous. Yeah, so maybe it worked. Maybe I owe Gemma my job. Who knows? Well, yeah, look at that. We're getting there. All right, next bit. Knife. Can't say I've watched him. He's got a very particular brand of humor, but it is one that I like. Knife. So we're gonna move that to the side a little bit, and I'm gonna take these strawberries and I'm gonna cut the tops off them and put them on here. Yeah. I got a license for that knife. Yes I do. Gemma's one of these people that's been around for like such a long time making such weird stuff that like even if you haven't sat down and watched a Gemma stream, I guarantee you have seen something that Gemma has made. I guarantee you that you have seen something that he's made. That's just how that works. I don't know if how do you guys cut your strawberries? Because I know that some people cut them like that, where they'll cut the entire top off. That's so wasteful. You lose so much delicious strawberry doing that. So the way that I do it is by having, this is going to be upside down, so this is dangerous, but you see the tip there? You push in like that right at the very top, and then you spiral around so that you lose less strawberry flesh. That way. And so you can just take the top off like that. And that's like the most minimal amount of strawberry flesh. There you go! So that's how that works. We'll place you there. I want to put them all around the edge. So this is just how I do it. Yay! Learned something new today. It's a good way to cut strawberries. If you have steady hands, go for it. If you are a little bit unsteady or you feel like you're not as confident with your knife work as you'd like to be to use that kind of method, then do not. I don't want to hear anybody has like cuts in their fingies like I do. That's not... I'm confident enough in my knife work to be like, okay, cool. Nothing bad is gonna happen. So... I don't want to have to hear that somebody's messed up. Whee, there we go. Gotcha. This is exactly... There we go. I'm so happy that you guys picked this one, because I love coffee and walnut cake, but coffee and walnut cake is very difficult for me to decorate, because it's just coffee and walnut cake. And then final. Oy. And we have one last strawberry, which I might just eat. This one seems nice, yeah. I would have like decorated a chocolate one as well. Taste test. This is a big strawberry. I don't think I can fit this one in my mouth actually. They're sweet. They're really sweet. Another reason I'm really happy to do this is because it's strawberry season in the UK. So all of the strawberries at the shops are all like freshly grown. They're like, it's the best time of year to date strawberry. Let me put this to the side. Yippee! Look at that! Final touches! It's a great looking cake. I love cake decorating so much. I always try and make a cake for my mama every year. Even if it's not possible. I try my best to. Did rhubarb and strawberry crumble at the weekend? Ooh, I haven't had rhubarb in a while. I forgot if I liked rhubarb or not. How many did I go for? Just 2. These are the last finishing touches on this, and it's chocolate tips. Wah! I lost one. Chocolate chips. But I just wanted to add a couple of them around the outside, just to give it a little bit a little bit extra. Because strawberry and chocolate goes really well together. Strawberries and cream is really good, and strawberries and chocolate and cream is even better. I just wanted to add them in for like... Also, when you bite into it, having like the texture diversity is nice as well. Ugh. I want to cook for my genmates real bad. I want to make cakes for all of them. I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to do a series where I make like a cake based on everybody in Haven. I'd like to do that. Berries and cream. Where am I missing? I guess. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da! Yeah. Team cake sounds fun. I'd like to do that. What? Make cakes for your genmates on their birthday? I wouldn't want to take away time from them though, so I might do it like the week after. Or like in the run up, maybe. Who knows? I'm eating a chocolate tip. I went a little bit far in it. Wee! I just realized I said in it, which I don't often say. Yay! I don't often say in it. It's not in my vocabulary typically. Ah, but look at that! Ta-da! I wanna... Or is too posh for in it. I say it occasionally because it's a good word for it. It's like the British equivalent of like desne. It's like like you'd be like, oh yeah, the weather's great today, innit? But like the Japanese equivalent of that is like, thank you desne. Like that's the Japanese equivalent of it. It's the same sentence. It's the same thing. You can't convince me otherwise. Do we have the little sticky thingies underneath it? Candles. Ooh, oh, it's at the bottom. Ooh. Oh, they're being creative. Okay. So, I need 2 blues. I need 2 blues. And 2 yellow. There we go. Wombat, thank you for the super, honey. Thank you, thank you. 35 minutes and the cake is finished. Thank you for your hard work. PC Granpa OZ. Thank you. We will wish him the very best. This is his Viking funeral. We're seeing him off in the best way possible. Oh my god. Look! They're me colored! I still have to like get some of my files off of PC Granpa, but the new PC is working fantastically. Like much, much better. I didn't realize how much I was genuinely suffering until I got a PC that works. And then it's like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. Open! Arigato. Okay. This might be a little odd to do with gloves, but it's fine. I don't want to subject you guys to my gross hands. What's up? There we go. The speed is night and day. It genuinely is. I'm like so impressed with how like fast it goes. And how many more frames I get when I'm like tracking stuff. It's genuinely amazing. I'm very, very impressed. What? I don't know. I can have fire. I can have fire on this. I think. We'll try. Okay. Okay. One. How many do we have? 2, 4, 6. Okay. It's 6. So, and then this kind of looks like the cake from Portal almost, without like the chocolate shavings on it. I think the one from Portal is like a chocolate gateau. But okay. Hang on. Now I gotta like close all my curtains and stuff. Hang on. Wait, oh, hang on. If I put out my blackout blinds, actually, just enough, because I don't want to blind myself while I'm handling fire. But just a little bit. Okay. Just a teeny tiny bit. Is that better? That's a little bit better. What if I put them all the way down? Okay, nice and nicey. Okay. I don't know how well this is gonna work. So we're just gonna pray that it isn't a fire hazard. And do this. Okay. We'll pray. What? Mean. Don't try this at home, kids. Don't try this at home. Whee! Yeah. Happy retirement to you. Happy retirement to you. Happy retirement, dear Grandpa PC. Happy retirement to you. Alright, everybody make a wish. Ready? Yeah. Sacrifice, sacrifice. Yay! I'm so glad I didn't burn down my spaceship. I'm so glad I didn't burn down my spaceship. I got a teeny tiny bit of wax on the cake, but that's okay. That is okay. I don't have a fork. This is an issue. Let me get my lights back up. Oh, the smell of like candles that have burnt out is so good. It smells so good. Oh, yay! Wax is edible if you're brave enough. I might as well just eat candle wax. What's gonna happen to me? I don't think anything's gonna happen to me if I eat candle wax, to be honest. How do candles taste? Probably like wax. Probably. Let me go put the cake in the strawberry bowl. But I do need a fork of some capacity. I'm gonna go get that. What? See you guys in a minute. Wah! I'm just gonna leave my mic on. See you guys in a minute. Wah! Obtained! Hello! It me! I have a fork now. Hello! What's up? What do you guys do, huh? Yeah! I got a fork. Let's go! Thank you too! CPT Wombat! To Bomb and Shadow Pet! Thank you, thank you! What do I do about the candles, I think? I don't want to eat a candle, so I'll just remove them from the equation as much as possible. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but we'll see. I'm gonna take good pictures. Should I take a So I could take a picture before? I'm gonna take a picture before I cut into it and then after. That's probably a good idea. Let me do this now. You'll have to deal with me having narcolepsy for a brief moment in time. Yay! How much of my desk do I want to include into this? How much of my OBS do I want to include into this, actually? That is the question. Knucklepsy Mora. Okay, good. Alright, cool. Alright, you get to go there and then track me again. What's that? Alright, I'm gonna cut into this then. Alright, where do I cut this from? I'll do it from here. I feel like taking a whole strawberry as a slice is kind of a lot of cake. So, Lumina, this is an idle animation for VTubers when they're tracking as well. Yeah, they did! They did, very much so. It was Weiss that did it. Yeah! Wow, that's a lot deeper than I thought it would be. Wow. Nobody talked about that. I feel like that's a lot of cake. So I'll try and... That's as minimal as a slice I can do while still retaining the strobe. What? Can I lift this properly? What? Look at that! Look at that! Bowl. You guys can see. Look at how tasty that looks! I told you guys I could bake. Yeah. Now I have a little slice of cake that I can enjoy with you guys. It might be very rich. I'm gonna be very surprised if I can finish this slice, but it'll be fine. Ow. That's really good. That's very sweet, but it's very good. Whoa. I'm very proud of myself for this. Look at that. Fresh strawberry is really good because it's not fresh strawberry isn't like artificial strawberry flavor where it's like almost almost too sweet. It's got a little bit of like sourness to it. So it balances it quite well. It's really good. Success! Do you guys want? I'll give you guys the strawberry. Ow! To be honest, this was just an excuse for me to make a cake. I've been wanting an event to bake a full cake with for a while. So this was a fantastic excuse. Am I gonna share the recipe? It's just a basic vanilla sponge from the BBC. It's 200 grams of flour, 200 grams of sugar, 2 large eggs, butter and milk. It's just the same thing. Hi, honey. Thank you for the super, honey. Thank you. Can I get a piece? Yeah, of course. Always. I will always share strawberry cake. I'd like to do this more regularly where I make like a good cake. Because I do love to bake. Wow. The only problem is that this is rather sweet. So, I might have to, I might have to pause there. Because that's a lot. Blah. EIEN themed cupcakes, perhaps? I'd like to do one for like everybody's birthday, maybe. I'd have to catch up and do ZUMIs, maybe. Neighbors, why are we getting weekly cakes? They don't even think that anymore because of how much I stress bake. What did I make last time? I made choco chip cookies last time. For like what I stress baked. Before that I made shortbread. And before that I made chocolate cake. So you can see now why I have to go to the gym as often as I do. I'm just dress bake a lot. I do a lot of things, so yeah. My neighbors, it's a good way of me connecting with my neighbors as well, because like if I share things, because like they give me food also. We share like food and stuff between us, so like my neighbor will give us she'll give us and the rest of the neighbors like soup and stuff, which is very, very nice. And my other neighbor grows a lot of her own vegetables and things, so everyone kind of passes things around a lot. It's really nice. I have good neighbors. It's very nice. I don't know if that happens to you guys as well. Do you guys ever get like really bad hiccups whenever you eat something super sugary? I don't know why that is. My brain is just like, oh god. That's how my body works with that one. No? What do you mean, no? Not usually? What do you mean? Is that just a me thing? I also get like a really bad cough typically whenever I eat something cold. So if I have like ice cream or like an iced drink or something, I'll typically have to cough about it. I don't know if that's, again, just me. I get it with spicy food, but not sweet. Ah, okay. Interesting. I'm not great at spice. I'm unfortunately not great at spice. I wasn't given that skill. I'm getting better at it. I can eat more spice now because I've like... Spicy things are tasty. She's unfortunately diagnosed British. I didn't want to say it, but yeah. So, I'm getting used to it now because I'm eating more spicy foods and stuff because they're really tasty. The problem is that I just don't have a good tolerance. So, final chances out of the question. Oh my gosh. We had to explain this to Miss A recently, me and MIRRI. Because she made a joke about how like, oh, for your donathons, what if you do like the one chip challenge or something like that? And both me and MIRRI had to sit up and be like, we can't do that because it's illegal. She goes, what? She goes, yeah, it's literally illegal to import them into the UK. No. Because of how like strong it is. Yeah. Very, very intimidating. Small hiccup, just a small one. Just a teeny tiny little mistake that happens with that one. Just, you know, it doesn't even matter so much. So, yippee, there we go. Imagine Miss Eddie helps you smoke. No, absolutely not. People can die from that is the thing. So there was a guy who did die. So I would prefer to live. I think you'll find. But yeah, I want to bake. I want to bake more. I will always have the opportunity to bake. Well, I would always... I always take the opportunity to bake. So maybe I can make cakes for the other people in EIEN as well. I'd like to see what I do for what would I do for each of them? I would do she might hate me. I don't know what her opinion on carrot cake is, but I might make carrot cake for MIRRI. How does do we know her opinion on carrot cake? Orange and chocolate for me. Orange chocolate is good. That's really, really good. I think it's Blaze that doesn't like orange chocolate. But it's one of these situations where she ate so much of it that now she like, the thought of it makes her feel sick. Which is really funny to me. Carrot cake is good. Some carrot cake is good. Occasionally I'll find a carrot cake that I do like. And they're typically homemade carrot cakes. But like, when you get a carrot cake from like a shop or something, they always just like layer it up with the sweetest, most sickly icing possible, which is so nasty. It's not good. Ruby chocolate could work for Blaze. I was thinking more red velvet. See that being an issue? Yeah. Apple pie would be nice for Blaze. Oh, apple crumble! I could do apple crumble for Blaze. I'd have to make a small one though, because I don't really like apple crumble. What would Navi like? I'm not sure actually. How would I do aesthetics into that? Because I'd want to do something like that. Part of me does think like a vanilla sponge type of thing, but it would have to have like a certain flavor to it. Wait, what if I did one of those roll cakes? Like those roll cakes where like you have the sponge on like a nice flat surface and then you roll it with all the cream in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit like a Swiss roll. Yeah, I feel like that would work for it quite well, because then you can color that and decorate that quite easily. I'm trying to think what kind of like flavor you'd do with it. Maybe, as much as blueberries are not blue, maybe blueberry. Ube roll cake. Oh wait, that's from Steven Universe, isn't it? Yeah, I've tried ube. Ube is good. It's kind of earthy in like a nice way. In the same way that kind of taro is earthy, ube is good. I'd like to make that. What would I make for... What would I make for ZUMI? Oh, I could do ube for ZUMI, because purple. I could do ube for ZUMI. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what kind of like baking things I would do for them as well. What would I do for Sky? Lemon drizzle. Sky could have like a nice lemon drizzle, I think. What would I make for myself? Probably this. Like vanilla and strawberry. That's probably what I would make for myself. Angel fruit cake. Angel fruit cake is also very Mora coded. Unfortunately, I don't have the right type of oven. Angel food cakes don't have any artificial leavener in them, so they rely very heavily on you whipping the egg whites enough to be able to get the sponge to rise enough, so that it becomes this really light and airy thing. and only certain types of ovens can utilize that particular method. I don't have that type of oven, unfortunately. So I can't make cakes that don't have artificial leavener in them. So, which is so unfortunate. So, as much as I want to make Asian food cake is delicious. It's so good. Taiyaki for Killia. Taiyaki, what filling would she have though? I feel like blackcurrant, or like some kind of like blackcurrant kind of jam type of thing. What if I just made Killia into like a Pop-Tart? It just becomes a Pop-Tart. Blackcurrant would work really well for her because they're quite dark. It would. That's what I'm thinking. Because they're dark, but they're also purpley. Wow, I always go every year to go pick blackberries and blackcurrants. So, wow. What I make for Miss Eddie, I would do... Ooh. I would do raspberry muffins, I think, with like a cookie crumble top. So it's like all soft and muffiny and moist on the bottom, and then on the top it's like all cookie and crunchy and sweet. I've made those before, they're quite good. I always tend to put like a blob of like raspberry jam in the middle of it right before I put the cookie crumble over top, so that when you bite into it there's this like oozy center of jam in the middle of it. They're really, really good. That's what I would make for Miss Eddie. I want to get this loose strawberry. Give me strawberry. No. Mine. Yes. Consume. I'm getting sick of the sugar just thinking about it. I do have to make them in rather small portions, but they're good. Cookie Gunsir, thank you for the raid, honey. Thank you. Welcome in, raiders. Wow. Hi, honey. We are celebrating PC Grandpa's retirement by making cake. So this is the cake that we made and decorated. Why is the cake a cut? Because we just had well, I had like half a slice and then it was a bit too sickly, so I'll eat that later. And then pawn the rest off of my neighbors, I think. Yeah. If the baking streams are gonna be regular, we need a consume emote, a nom emote, perhaps. I've always wanted to do like baking as like a regular thing for streams. The problem is that it gets expensive quickly, so I'd have to speak to Manitan about budget for that specifically, because we have budget for lots of different things, but I don't think budget specifically for baking on stream is really is put specifically into the contract. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. So, I have no idea. What is everybody else doing today? Well, baking would be good though. I'd like to do it. I think like if there was anything that was too complicated for me to do on stream, I think what I'd need to do would be maybe to turn it into a video instead, maybe set up a camera and do it that way, maybe kind of like Babish style. Need to do some baking for the rest of EIEN. I'd like that. I would like that a lot. I would like to do that. I'd have to learn how to make like single portions of things though, because this is a ridiculous amount of cake. I'm gonna eat like maybe one more slice of that tomorrow, and the rest of it is going straight to my neighbors. Anything I wanted to try baking but never had the chance? I don't know, because everything that I've wanted to bake, I've done so. So I've made macarons, I've made macaroons, I've made eclairs, I've made choux pastry in general. Most things that I've wanted to bake and do, I've just done it. I went through a phase of like making bagels fresh, like every day, for a while. That was a very stressful point in my lifetime, but we were fully stocked on bagels. We were so stocked on bagels. My advice is just do it. Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of a weird thing to say, because like, I think the hardest part... People say that the hardest part of doing something new is starting. I don't think the hardest part is starting. I think the hardest part is finding out how to start. That's the most difficult bit. Because especially when it's something that is a skill, you have to really figure out the best way to do it. Which is why I had such paralysis in like learning Japanese for a while. Because I have that kind of just do it mentality, but there is a right way and a wrong way to do some things. Most things are just like, whatever, but some things do require a little bit of prep. Wombat, thank you for the super, honey, thank you! I thought the UK was right by the sea though, so you wouldn't have an excess of seagulls. What do you mean? What do you mean? Ugh. Seagulls are interesting beings. What? So. What is everybody else doing today? I just like finished this a lot faster than I thought I was going to. So now I'm like, what do I do now? Oh wait, nobody else is streaming after me? It's just ZUMI in like 3 hours? Oh boy. That's so many hours, ZUMI! That's so many hours! Bruh. Well, I can't really raid anybody from this angle. I can like just about see tabs and things, but I can't really raid anybody. I can send over. Is Spectre streaming? Can I get it from this angle? Oh! Redirect, here we go! Spectre streaming! Let's go! Should we raid into Spectre? Spectre's doing, Spectre's doing Stardew Valley. Sure, go be nice to her, please. Go be nice to her. Tell her that she's cute and that she's pretty and all of the things. Yippee! Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for helping me decorate the cake and celebrate with me and all of the things. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely evening, everybody. Have a lovely evening. I will see you all very, very soon. Okay. Have a lovely evening. Bye.